It's another exciting week, and the name still remain the same. Black of Cast. So from Black of Cast, much I'll say. Hey, I'm a color. No. Men come and have cast and we say kumua. Be Jima him one and say they are not. You say. And some are a trouble. And you're born a bed near the bro. But and then Menya Abrante Munyam for young Kayachi and call 2020 last year. He was one of the guys I know more trendy on social media. I want to mean in free. Me can o young nipa kro. Edi no kwame wom. I was a doctor. Oh yeah, nipa kro doctor Kwame Fojo ene menya na me no ba behwe kwetwe nkomo ohun nipa kro na ye bia camera ni mu a behun nipa kro me twa me ho aba me ba de obia e besa de abrew yes am yahwefo ne atiefo nyina kwa aba e de ba GH Home TV the name still remain the same Black Africa say de maka cho no ene menya abrante ni onyam for one of the guys last year na omu trendy ewo eye Ghana ene afana nyina enye Ghana nko a wa sheta ewiase afana nyina Dr. UN uhuna ne ono na me no eba twetwe enkomo na it seems that this year on said and grantee interviews and this year on said and grantee interviews say unya abrante ni unya mfo we platform so is a very great privilege and wenya and I say and no twetwe enkomo chairman nice one boko de
black bako
bia boko nice one na ehun wache what do you see
mp nti say etedin akra
nice Dr. UN edina ankasa ye
Kwame Fojo as you said
Kwame Fojo Dr. Kwame Fojo ma amamfo segment here we me knowing me knowing you
oh wow
woman
nice one everyone knowing you knowing me that's what we have to do
okay
yeah we will be among there somewhere
yeah
sure
yeah so there will be any no me from me Kwame Amponsa
oh
but me here do one nim no Black of Cast show
sure.
based
but you never have cast
me kwa me have cast am you tuntum on tia say you argue with your phone
wow like brand na no dey
me so me free go so tepa
me boy dey crew me new agro
to my one for who be also free
also free also for from Asante be kwai
okay
na pansa Hona Honorable Joe Wise, a free as in first Deputy Speaker of Parliament.
Okay.
And to Kusi P. Stars always come from our hometown.
There's a more idea.
Central.
A teacher for any free home.
Great.
Aside people saying, say, how organize fake awards, what do you think? Adiam Pana na enkeye adia amount for the behun course. Meaning say you've organized previous awards and sana be there Sarkodie muye. Dia na man for nimu and sana yebe for Dr. UN.
Dr. Fojo as him PhD. As Dr. Fojo, that's my name, Fojo. And metonyum me na me into in tree. I got a hip hop as I gonna do hip hop level you really know me.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my town side a lot. It's not me as and take a chair my me tree news from everything. Because hearing what people say about your cassava bridge, you know, a check and sana ye ding akosro mukro. I was like, oh, but when I tried there, do it in English one day. They also know you on the top hierarchy. So as I think where I come from, I do my things as in make up my chance fantastic Accra.
Okay.
Echo School, Echo Technology Secondary, KUST. Then I attended Ghana Bible College. From there to
KUST. Bible School.
Yeah.
That's a can't bonus of these are.
Oh, I know everything about Bible. I know how to conduct myself in society before God too.
Okay.
That makes you righteous, but you can't be holy.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So we free KNUST SHS no, and I'll call Bible School.
Yeah.
And so now I'll call free
Bible School to KNUST.
Tech Kankasa. University na Kankasa. Once you want SHS no.
Yeah, but once my boy SHS in there, I attended KNUST as in university.
Okay.
Yeah. Did social science, law, sociology.
That was your first degree.
Yeah.
And Otua so call him.
At London, Sussex.
Okay. Was all these things through scholarship and I say
sometimes because with Sussex I got scholarship, but me a project where Ghana Hanomun say sadness to me, boy, my Ghana for some development, be some time to come. Me, I'm the margin share, and I'm sure a long thesis of covered book.
Okay.
I'm the mom, so you got scholarship for this.
And all the man,
Sussex University. School you pay when you want them to pay for your finance, everything. You do extra things, extraordinary that will let them like you.
okay.
And
So you did an extra project.
That's a requirement for foreign students.
Okay.
When you're a foreign student traveling abroad to study, what you want to do with Americans can't match. Higher, lower.
Okay.
So you do things that is like you have challenged the whole Ghana to be on top, and they are multicultural. So they invite you there to come and study. But when you are there, you can never be high, because you are there to learn and control or govern your country, not this.
Okay.
Because you're there from the foundation level, and you can't compare yourself to them. So I did that. I did my own research project from Manson Quanta Mining Center, where they have Brillos and Co.
Yeah.
Went to Northern Region, people with poverty alleviation as their everything, and then so much disease. I wrote my own research without anybody instructing me or doing that and that. So I did it, and I sent it to the schools I applied.
Okay.
And the whole Africa was the first person they called.
Wow.
To study, then with scholarship.
So you submitted it to different.
That's how we apply schools abroad. If you want to be in even a sporting school, creative art school, you do something extraordinary for them to know you, and then compare you to others, because it's not only you that have applied to their school.
Yeah.
Somebody from Zimbabwe, Malawi, other, and it will shock you that God always wants people who are pauper to be on top, and I was like that. Yeah. And I got it.
We know you to be very brilliant.
That's me. That's me. You can't take me away from books. You can't take me away from knowledge.
You read a lot.
Is that?
You read a lot.
It's not about reading a lot. When I was in university or secondary school, I read a week. I will read a book up to my knee. Books up to my knee. Sorry, like no level to count the number of books I've read, to just know what is in my head, how to apply it, and how to humble. When you learn, you don't go higher.
So probably you'll be reading more than 1,000 pages a week.
Sure, I do that because that's my hobby. That's what I do. My father was still a pastor. He never allow you to go out, know what is happening outside.
Okay.
But know what is he in your room. Even TV, when you turn to this channel, it was only GTV then. And you have to watch the news to feel them. One day you see even them from their faces that they are still hungry.
Okay, Dr. Ewan,
sure.
Our first project, after graduating from tertiary, I mean, scholarship now, our first project, they buy out now.
I don't want to disclose these things because people are taking me to court and all that.
Okay.
Telling you my project, you know that I attended Harvard after 2010. Just type me in and get what is my Harvard clandestine.
Okay.
I had an interview with Joy FM. We quarreled. I didn't stay. I had to walk away because you can't tell me that I should tell you my project because I did an award scheme that I'm not the one to do it, but it should have been. And it means an insult. So I never want to disclose any of these in my project. For year mates, I'll tell you. But then a project is between you and your professor.
Yeah.
You don't tell others, otherwise I'll see you because you know that's me to live my life. So for some clandestine things like keeping yourself to the road and making you to the top, and others, take you exemplary.
Okay.
Okay.
So, have you heard the name Abdul Karim Ibrahim?
Abdul Karim, yeah, I know him.
What do you know? Yeah. One journalist or disclose something or contact UN for they said
and he's fake. Oh yeah, Zoom call from era.
Yeah.
I don't want to reply him because they are Ghanaian journalists are like they are too cheap. When I heard all these, You can't go to my school and they'll tell you that his name that was there was this. You're dealing with America.
Yeah.
And you're from Africa. And they disclosed me, they paid for me to study, to come help my country. To you, chickies. I call him that again and again. That if I get him, he will respect me.
You're like, come on.
No. You walk behind me to tell me that I know I'm nobody. Mother never gave birth to me to do what I did. When I get him, I was slapping before I face the law. You know what? Listen. Who taught you that in journalism? You have to be professional. Don't be sensational.
Sure.
Because I'm the name of the town at that moment. So you did your own thing to skip other journalists? Who put his panty before the public as in you have caught him?
Yeah. I get you, but it seems, say...
Now, don't respect him.
I get you.
Ask questions towards his line of action.
Okay.
Because when I get him, he will know me. Trust me.
Okay.
When I get him, he will know that he will climb that ladder I climbed.
Dr. Yuan, do you have anger issues?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it seems that last year, one radio station, Angel FM, Ike showed
Yeah, Ike. I warned him not to do that thing again. You don't come when I haven't taken money from you and you ask me your foolish questions. Who are you? Do I respect what you do? Does he give him money? You know, the organizations I head, plus being an ambassador for a lot of institutions. You are chickies for you to even invite me to your show. You should have paid to my manager or managers and convinced her or him for me to come. Because he knew me way back in Kenya University. He called me and said, oh, okay. I don't care about the money you get a month. It doesn't give me anything. But I feel it's about me. I made it happen for society. Yeah. Right now, I'm overgrown with what they do in public.
Okay.
But what Sarkodie does, like, or the Hip Life I do, Las Vegas, when I know that he has never been there before on red carpet, on red stars.
You mean Sarkodie hasn't been?
If he has been there before, hey, I will surrender all my things to him. But Sarkodie has never walked on that red stars. But Akon, your name is there. Tupac, Jay-Z. So when he said it in Kumasi, I said, our people are cheap. And the president who interviewed him, the most cheapest person I ever say hi, but you don't know what is in my head. Now your research.
No.
I
was say, yeah, we need to was here.
Oh, so can say
this media people made you Dr. Yuan.
Who tells you that?
No, in a sense, say, listen, relax. In a sense, say, Oman and Sarkodie by Dr. Yuan, and they were calling you for interviews. You were going because. For people making blowing the name Dr. Yuan out in a media.
Did I want it? It was a teaser when it turned honorable.
So you relax.
You're crony. I didn't hear that one, because you are a star.
I say, yes, yes, and the phone penny Omu penny
until
I just say BBS.
You son, I was know about who you know. At that, a commando for more than 2 weeks or 1 week. When you are going to mean see now, cover knife in a sasha being me and son. You respect a woman. Take them serious. You are not on outiness. You have to form the buy. The Yamation also. Yamina also say, who so because on Sunday you do your own things when we are to bow down to him.
Yeah.
To you don't surrender to him. But he cares, a merciful God who say, for Bawe as your wife. Man who say, I don't see any part, me my bono. Now what you have found a million times now cover. You think you'll be okay in life? Okay. But then I have an acronym of bread there, but you asking you did that. The consequences you face, you go God beside them who and in whom. And it do you see God is fire?
Yeah.
So let's do things like you name the air by Embrace and Wasi. That's what Sarkodie and D Black and the two entertainers who came on my platform and making mess of their noise English.
No, I say recently, Sarkodie eba Kumasi.
Oh, una ubunu na oba uhe no.
Oba Kumasi no. I know say you heard some statements.
I never heard anything until just today he called me. Yesterday that I had an interview. That somebody told me this is what Sarkodie said about you on YFM.
No.
And D Black said about you on Pure FM.
But he said something and people thought it was.
He is not to make me a man. He's not to make me a star.
Oh, relax. Or make his statement to be people felt say it was right. In a sense, say. Or can I say one thing that may come or say time I organize awards no. He met you na on the squad new mubunza home. Time I organize award. Baby I organize award.
But abstract statements do not make lawful things that can see the boy.
No.
You know what? Why did he meet me? Because
he was saying say your awards no and can be very credible if
so okay now I get you. Don't continue. I'm coming with my brand and what I do. I'll not let you continue because the interview is to favor the public, not to favor Sarkodie as an individual who is unwise to talk about me.
Okay.
Help life now to know what he others. He hasn't listened to others. 4 minutes next. Have you ever sensed his wisdom in it? You can't come and fool from Tematuas.
No.
I'm coming. You can play it on air and when he meets you, so surrender.
Relax.
I'm coming. No. You think PhD is for kids like Sarkodie? You think what I do is like I want to spend 10 billion on awards now because I want to see that. Then let me speak. He has to respect who we are.
Okay.
The people that are managers, when they see me, they will do this. Because you haven't seen me. If I take you to Harvard and say, there's a whole week, you Sarkodie perform. If you work on, CNN will be profiling you every weekend. Have you been there before? Nanado did his 76th birthday at my school and my department.
Okay.
President of Ghana that you respect us in Ocean and Mras.
Okay.
To be Kasa Namuti and Sahaka, don't bring that question to me. Because Semi Huna, where am I in Toka, and Semi don't send me a humanitarian. He can't come here and
that is the thing.
When I give you a word, respect, come to me and tell me that Dr. Ewan, when I told me Dr. Ewan, I mean Dr. Fodro, my Unison.
On the two, Dean Dr. Ewan.
There!
Okay.
You and the marriage more open.
Okay.
As in many Kofiana Nanti. Now, the always had a queer research about me and he say, or can cry as all the peding and I'll pay the pesca.
Okay.
Yeah, me ask that person. Then you just attack me on media anyhow. He said, me a beefer. I have fans than you. Oh, but you might change some Ghana phone himself. I'm my best hip hop artist or hip life artist.
Oh, Ghana.
On the account. But when you hear awards here, the number of media houses around the world that called and invited me for interview, including CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera.
Okay.
Has your music been played there before? They don't know you, Kabuti. At least, we don't call us to us. Because, we know if we just don't contact. Ya one for a three and so on said Dibia.
You also Sarkodie has something a woman.
I like you, but how did you destroy my name everywhere?
You relax and we saw things out here.
When I was 1 year.
Memoir will be a celebrate.
But then showbiz in Ghana is becoming like I said, I mean a whole hammer time. Hammer time. If you asked D Black 2 days ago that question. But I within some way as in feeling higher than me there. And coming comedians to be ankasabi.
And Hona Sarkodie, I want to make a statement to be and I'm a person me busa. Because statement no, you know say the statement wasn't right. Now was Sarkodie make say the name sorty say was say we san and hono. Or then the boys name share we hwe or trouser no mu say. Me name say you have to get a
but this boy is he correct at all? School. Oh no! Look at me very well. I do. Sarkodie, what to know? Why you didn't pay for some mentor? That. Yem PM Kwabonte and I am called big offices that people will respect who we are. They will never take papers. So what me actually? It will take the foolish to support him. And it will take the foolish to respect somebody who just used a mahem to sing. When you know that I have awarded you service to humanity, know and respect, come forward and ask, doctor, why did I get this and that? You couldn't do that. If like, tell me you have Mercedes than me, tell me you have military than me, and tell me you have funds than me, Dr. Ewan. I'm not chicken. Can you to America? Where I go, you go there too. You walk to Hackney, the London Hackney, marketplace of Ghanaian community. You have to respect who I am. Sure. You don't, who size can I I'm coming. Size can I also one of the man now, SHS for now, no. When you reach me, you keep quiet. Because I've been called for political appointment before.
Okay.
So why do I take you serious?
Do you have any intentions of getting into politics?
Mikrom, their friends said I should come and be MP.
Be quiet.
Yeah. They have been calling me. So me and President McCann say no akosoro.
Okay.
You have to learn from people who are grown. Obra for no boy ma yes Sarkodie na. Ohumia, me na man a friend. The first show be Kumasi as in university for nyina po asem. Me na me from Accra to Queen's Hall.
Is it Obra for?
Yeah, Obra for.
Okay.
Me when I was Katanga Hall president. But Edna Queen's Hall for it seems I'm my friend to come and perform there. And when you perform, ask Obra for. He doesn't know me.
That is way back tertiary. No, what for within that out? What do you do?
You may be a campus radio station for people to as I will speak now. Campus University radio station, they enjoy because of me, because of my initiative.
Okay.
To me a gem of a nation's development.
Sure.
We should take it serious. I can bring another person out. I have money to compete with you. You go down. But not to me because you have to learn and deceive people and say, I'm Sarkodie. The people who interviewed when he came to Kumasi, they are too cheap. I'm telling you because you wouldn't dream it. Me certificate back I can tell me home. May I what? But I'm saying, where did I get the money? And I spent 10 billion old Ghana cedis, which is $1 million. Can you say me now? Who Sarkodie? And I want to pass them now. Call it to Range Rover. Now the Pema. I don't say the way you know. As I will be named, say which my baby. We are respectful to God.
Doctor, if free hold and one day, my husband, oh yeah, he.
So when he beefs, my mama boy say number.
My husband,
when he beefs, ever from
is oh yeah, this song to Sarkodie.
I'm all to them say me. Oh, but I said, what's what I call America the hip life I call Las Vegas. I'm not to show. But I said, hey, America, the first studio to know in America, Omodin Chemi. First studio to know in America, say, when somebody told me buy me a star. Omodin Chemi, I mean, I was surrender. I want your friends fake beam. You don't brag when you don't reach there. Because some of them do what you know, they don't bring you like how we have been schooled. Me mates for creative arts for theater arts for. They are the organizers of BET and Grammys.
Okay.
Oscars. Each day, yeah, chat it.
But the way you cause say Dr. You were big song, get ya, bro. What about this song? What would I also this song? No.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's
hard.
Obi I had, boys in
America. I know so buying.
Okay.
I saw fans for. Globia say Atonsu Tafo. Me boy I no born me man actually. Atonsu Mississippi. Tafo California.
That's why you American.
I do yeah, interview so ya na obi this song it's coming. Me album no. First one is that. Second one na tie me nyansasem. My gospel, how I love God and who I am.
Okay.
Who I am means I'm never an enemy to you and you can't be an enemy to me. Your threats don't go anywhere. I respect God because I can die anytime and have my ship on the earth.
Yeah.
So I don't have things like when I have it or when I don't have it, you don't know it. But when I want to share good to you, it's yours. You can keep it a secret. When you talk to somebody about it and they ask me, I don't know about it. That's how God is. When you know him too much, you never respect him. Okay. So if you don't know the scheme I used to give you award, it means that because we are Sarkodie our brand.
Who say indirectly who say who throw short to? Sarkodie is
there. Panini yasi.
Who say oni
Panini o. Abe o shemia, umi kota, o nka de okan no. Go who is can send me. Who dey one no baba bia so mini. But have you come to my home before? Have you seen the buildings I have? Have you seen my hometown? How they want to make me? And I already come and I get the tea.
And I made you $5,000 for you and you interview now. I made you $5,000.
Management to buy. Sweet boy is in the house all the way from Nigeria. I have to say and Kasa.
Doctor.
American soldier so that you know.
Nice one. What was squad? Mebusa question. He said, do you have intentions of getting into politics?
Oh yeah, I'm there already.
Now say be quite
most
funny.
Of my classmates are more than that. Oko Harvard, I want to tell you, you're always a leader, and it's true. Because we are Okuta Globe to show the world that you're humble to serve the world, and you're a leader.
Okay.
So I mean, being whatever. That's why I'm in music video. First one, I can try and ask me to tell Ghanaians, Africans, the world that that's me. You see that line of action to be who I want to be. It's not about manana the kasa se entia me no undru hode an come hekrata makasapen and my hekrata matropen. You don't know how I get my inspiration to do what I do. I did awards. Say kwa Sarkodie say a fake. But I say when one will share more on pictures. That one alone should answer him and the public. And if you keep quiet, when you say you're the branded artist of the country, hey, you take us that we have climbed ladders of PhD and whatever, emeritus, now because I'm entertainer for the youth. So when we count icons, I can also control these multitudes. Keep quiet and learn before you come and talk in public. Because when I face you, I'm not afraid of you. You will still respect what I will say.
Yeah.
You are not higher than my military. And the president himself knows that this guy, I've met him before, he's that gem. Way back Kofor's time, Rollins's time, as I know book, a training on my say, a engine of life. Do you from come and my award? And I'm from a food of engine of my award. It means that you were late in thinking about me giving you an award. If you hate me, hate your letter, and hate your decision. And you stop because everybody want to know you. I'm Sarkodie. But you want to woman say me. I want to try me. You don't know them.
Sure.
Who am I? They say who am I? Like them.
Sure.
Like them. People stay in the cemetery because they don't have homes. But I'm going to kill someone. When you see them, blind people, disability people, bomb. Up a crowd money scar. From commercial, Netty and awesome. So do not. What a year be I wanted. He or she speaks from the wisdom, the depth of wisdom. The Oko Harvard University, I'm saying school University Harvard. That's why I schooled, PhD. How did the department be a school of wisdom, a school of divinity? But they do a nice a lawyer Ghana, me a Supreme Court judge, South Africa. Holland, United Nations, me almost judge and be at Harvard School of Divinity. Do I call that be a challenge? And when you read the Dutch talk first, now he's very responding to you. Even in London, when you go there for the first 1 month, and the people you meet, see say your age mates. No, they are lower. I'm going to do, but they want to teach you etiquette of their town, etiquette of their country. What's in the power? How am I going to cry? I'm about 18 if you're not pointing. I'm about 18. Now, see the pen say, you're who and say, be so proud now, or own your 18, mention that. But London law, British law say, Opa, I could own 18 snippers, I will be in the house. Okay. So know it and learn it.
You say, what the album launch and event is?
Album know is about know it. Ah, dear child. Yeah, dear child.
And you said also?
About 40.
40?
Yeah.
That's a book.
Dream big is the word. As I'm a character, from. I got too many things in my mind now. Dream big is what we do right about now. Elevation with nations, what we think about. Baby, who am I? Doctor, you one. Worldwide, global, one icon. Minimum how much minimum.
Doctor, you are say, oh, na never mobile to Sarkodie Jilay. Sarkodie, Doctor, you are see Jilay.
I know. What's sharing money? I think what's the guy did you dumb do it. Don't go the way you are going because we know Panda I'm quite a young cry.
Okay.
I American music.
Doctor, where you social media handles?
Oh, wow, I'm have this year because they are really for Dr. Forjo, Dr. UN, Kwame Forjo.
That's a funny tape for her and a brebe my amia day, a Jumadie, no interview, Nina, SC. Dr. UN say, respect your own, Namun Pushimo dear.
That's right.
The main key, Ebemaya Sono, yet me at Snay, I won't mind anymore. The name still remain the same, my friend Black of Cast match or say, I am a color and wait me a follow Instagram, black_halfcast, and I say Facebook, Nana KGH, and that's Tuntum Bruni, Facebook, yeah. Tuntum_Bruni. I'm in half caster. Me will say, I'll give you your phone. That's a net, you say, Macaramo. Zia.